Manipulation. A tool used by narcissists to get people to do what they want. Also, a tool used by leaders to improve people. Can manipulation be good? Well, I think that's all about the intention. Because manipulation is just getting someone to do something that you want them to do. But if that thing is good for that person, is it inherently bad? Because manipulation can be good. Some people are so stuck in their ways. They want to change, but they don't know how to. And you could tell them exactly what to do. You could lay it out very clearly, but they still wouldn't be able to do it. You could tell them definitively what they're doing wrong and how they're failing, but that will only add to the problem. Sometimes you need to understand how some people behave, and a good leader will use that to their advantage. When you're making friends with someone and you want to have good favor for them, so you do something nice, you compliment them, you make them feel good about themselves, you know that's manipulation, right? It's not bad manipulation, but you are trying to get them to become your friends, to become closer. That's the result you're aiming to get, which inherently is technically a selfish result. So you're doing these nice things to make them believe you are a good person. And maybe you are. But technically that is manipulation. In a good way. Because it's always easier to get someone to do something if you can convince them that it's a good idea. That it will benefit them. Everyone is inherently narcissistic to some extent. We're all selfish creatures. Everything we do is based on something to do with ourselves, right? If you can convince someone that the thing you want them to do is going to be important for them, they are more likely to do it. And if it actually is good for them, then that's a bonus. That's where good and bad manipulation comes into it. If you're just lying to them, then you have a problem. But if you actually have their best interests in mind, then I think that's leadership. And that's the difference. You can't get someone to follow your every word and step based on an image you're presenting for yourself. I'm always a firm believer of passing on knowledge. One day I want to be a leader. But I don't mean that in any sort of egotistical sense. I just mean helping people that are in the position I was in, right? But to do that, you have to learn how to navigate people, how to help people, how to teach people. And to do that, you have to be good at manipulating. Because my blueprint, what got me out of bed in the morning, isn't going to be the same for the next guy. The next guy might like what you're saying, but mental masturbation is different from doing, right? I needed a slap in the face. I needed someone to light a fire under me, make me feel like, to be honest, shit for the person I was. But for some people, that will only ever damage them. You need to get good at understanding people, what makes them tick, what motivates them. For me, understanding the stakes of what will happen if I keep at this shit level, that's enough. But belittling the next person would just demotivate them. And a lot of people are like that. We need some positive affirmations. And understanding what can get someone out of bed, what can get them to the gym. And building a different blueprint for them. That's the real skill of manipulation there. Because all you're trying to manipulate is their disciplined self. You're trying to get it out of them. But you need to understand that for every person there is a different blueprint. A different set of rules, a different mental makeup, right? And the best leaders, the best manipulators can adapt their methods and have loads of different methods depending on the person. Now, this also extends to evil people, narcissists, psychopaths, because they get good at manipulating in the other way. They want you to do something and they will adapt based on your personality. So this is why it's good to learn about manipulation, bro, because it will help you on both ends of the spectrum to manipulate, to lead, to help. It's good to learn it for that because obviously you can help people, but also to know when you're being manipulated. Because sometimes kindness is kindness, but sometimes it can be because of something. Because that person wants something out of you. And not seeing that coming sometimes can destroy you. Before you know it, you've done something for that other person because you thought it was a good idea. And now you're in a bad spot. I'm not trying to make you paranoid, bro, but it does help. It helps to know that everyone is inherently selfish and it's all just about value exchange. And that's okay, bro. But just be careful. Because manipulation can be good. Manipulation in itself is a neutral thing. It's all about the intention. So don't be a narcissist, bro. Be a leader. Say less. Do more.